Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. I am over actually at my parents' place right now, taking care of Jack for the weekend. They're traveling and sightseeing this weekend, so Wisconsin definitely has a decent amount of places to visit, especially if you're looking for scenery. Like Door County is probably the biggest one that comes to mind when a lot of people in Wisconsin want to travel somewhere. Door County is beautiful. Lake Geneva is another one. Lake Geneva I hold a little special spot for because I play D&D. And that's where D&D was invented, was Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. So it's pretty cool, little random fact for you. But no, I'm over here helping out with the house and keeping an eye on our boy Jack. A little cloudy today, but otherwise not too bad. I woke up this morning, and I would probably say for about half the day, it was nothing but blue skies, and there's not a cloud in sight. And within the past, I think, couple hours, got a little windy and some stuff rolled in for sure, but just peaceful and quiet, except for that jet going over right now. I actually came across a project that I want to work on that has to do with, well, I saw it with Pokemon cards, but you can really do this with any kind of card collection, whether it's sports or Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, One Piece, Final Fantasy, any card game really, where because a binder, when you put your cards in a binder and you want to showcase it, it's not, there's really nothing to it. It's just a binder and the sleeves with the cards in them, and it doesn't really have anything too exciting with it. So the thing that I found on Instagram on one girl's page was she made it look like it was a field journal, and she got the information from a site that I wanted to give a shout out to, but of some of the stuff, I'd probably say half of the stuff on the page seemed like it was AI generated. So until I know for certain, I really don't want to give them a shout out. If I do down the road, I'll let you guys know. So a good example of this would be page 1. Instead of having 9 cards on there, she had Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur, the three, the first Pokemon with Bulbasaur in the Kanto Pokedex, and then you had the other 2 Pokemon in there as well. It's evolutionary line. And then you had pictures to go with it of, like, say, forest or a jungle scenery with information on plant type, in the area, or the Pokemon themselves. So it made it feel like it was a field journal, and I thought that was a cool crafting idea. I would have loved to have done something like that when I was a kid. I would have had a field day with it. All right, so my parents' place was super nice, relaxing. Back home now, working on the spare bedroom. I'm currently taking a lot of the Lego stuff downstairs and going through that and cleaning it up. But I'm in the spare bedroom, and we did a little bit of updating. We got an entertainment center for the TV finally. Hooked up a couple old systems, the old the NES and PS1, and so far it's running great. I did have to bump out the entertainment center a little bit further just because the depth of the TV front to back is quite large. So I just got to fill in the holes where we had the brackets on the wall for the shelving for the Legos, but I love it. I had to make sure that it kind of fit the aesthetic of maybe something a little older as far as an entertainment center goes, but being able to hold up, like, it's got to be big enough to work and hold up a 50-pound TV, because I think it's like just a hair over 50 pounds was what this Hitachi was, or is still. But overall, it works really well. I think the PlayStation is currently hooked up. Let's give it a try. Ooh, that sounds so good. Oh, that takes me back. I'm still getting used to the TV, so there are maybe a little bit of hiccups with, like, say, sound or visual, but it's going well so far. I don't know of any big issues with it. Everything seems to be moving relatively good as far as everything about the TV. I don't foresee any issues right now, knock on wood. If there are any, that might be a little bit of a pain, because I did a little bit of research, and I don't know of any shops near me that work on old school electronics like this. So if I did, I'd probably have to go shopping around and do a little driving, maybe a little bit further away, which kind of sucks because it's not going to be cheap if this thing does take a dump at any time. But it hasn't been used a whole lot, so I'm hoping that that plays in my favor. But I am super happy we got this. I played, what was it, Tony Hawk 2 last night for like an hour and a half on this. It just got lost in it, and it felt nice just to sit in front of this old school TV, put the phone down for a while, and focus on some old school tech. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Hey guys, hope you're all doing fantastic today. I am doing great. I'm at the point now where the stuff for work that I was trying to plow through that took up the most amount of time, I'm done with that. So everything's moving much smoother the rest of the year until around Christmas next year. But anyway, about the Japan trip, I want to be as transparent with you guys as I can about the trip, as far as like pricing and stuff goes, because I think people get this sense that it's a very expensive trip, and it doesn't have to be. It all depends on how much you want to spend when you're over there, really. So as of right now, we got our airfare for 2 weeks, flying from here to Chicago, and then from Chicago over to Tokyo. And I'm taking my buddy Mitchell with me. He's been to Japan a little bit, but we've never been to the Tokyo area, so he wanted to see that as well. And airfare is where we got hit because of current stuff going on in Iran right now. What should have been roughly a $1,200 ticket like each is now a $2,000 ticket each for airfare. So $4,000 for airfare. We're going for 2 weeks, a full 2 weeks. Our apartment that we're renting on the northeast portion of Tokyo, right on the rail, or a rail station, is like literally right around the corner from us. It's like a 2 to 5 minute walk. We can hop on that, go to Akihabara, Shinjuku, Tokyo. It even wraps around to Tokyo Disneyland, which also is a really low ticket price for that. But we're surrounded by a lot of good stuff. And it's a 2-bedroom apartment, fully loaded with everything we need. For 2 weeks, for 2 people, $1,800, $900 a piece. That is solid. So some of the bigger chains in Tokyo are like Lawson's and Family Mart. You also have the 7-Elevens, obviously. We have a 7-Elevens by us. We have a Family Mart. We have a Lawson's. Right around the corner, we have a McDonald's. Apparently a Red Lobster, which I find hilarious. And I kind of want to try some of the American restaurant food over there just to see how it differs. Because I know they're going to have things that are more specific to that region of the world compared to ours. And I would expect that the seafood there would probably be a lot better than ours too. But those are the 2 major focal points when it comes to the money. The airfare, getting there, as well as the amount of our lodging. Everything else is kind of cheaper over there because obviously the yen right now is not as strong as the dollar. So your dollar goes a little bit further, which is nice. I am going to be probably spending a decent amount of money when it comes to not just food, but more so with like video game stuff, soundtracks. I want like the original soundtracks. I want the original games. I want to buy exclusive games that were only sold over there and never made their way to the West, which I think would be awesome. Then you go over to Akihabara and you got a lot more of the manga and the anime, and I'm looking forward to seeing all that stuff. But when I come back, I'm going to try keeping an eye on the pricing and how much I spend and whatnot so that I can do a haul video when I get back. And again, I'm not going to probably vlog over there. I may take some videos and I'm going to take a bunch of photos, but I'm not going to walk around with a camera like this just because it's annoying to them. I don't want to be a burden or a hindrance to the people who actually live in Tokyo. I mean, I'm already going to be there as a tourist. I don't want to make it any worse for them. So I'll make some, I'll get some photos and some videos and I'll show you guys. But I'm not going to actually go run and vlog the entire trip. So, but when I come back from that trip, I'll fill you guys in and we'll go through everything. It'll probably be a pretty long video. So while editing this video, I realized that I do not have an outro, and I'm kind of glad because there is something I wanted to address in this video. And that is the fact that probably in the past month or two, I think in the last 2 months, we actually hit 500 subscribers now. So we're over that right now. To me, that's a big thing. It's a big milestone for me in the channel, because I don't plan on this channel ever being huge, big. So 500,000, those are huge milestones for me. I love it and I appreciate it so much, and that's kind of how I wanted the channel to be. I want it to be one where I feel like I'm kind of connecting more with just a small group of people, and just playing games and having fun and just talking about random stuff. Just having there's a lot of negativity in the world and a lot of divisiveness, and if I can make a channel that people enjoy just starting up every now and then and watching one of the videos, that's awesome. I love it. We got a lot of stuff down the pipeline that I'm looking forward to. But again, I want to thank you guys very much for that. It means the world to me. So it's cool. I'm looking forward to putting all the Japanese content on here as well. But now that we actually have some time where work is not being the annoyance that it is with how busy things were over the past few months, I can start to dedicate a little bit more time to it. So I'm looking forward to it. Again, I want to thank you guys for enjoying the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Until then, take care and peace out.